Come on over, we got some neat stuff. We got the haul from Daytona Flea Market, and at the end of that, we still have flea market and some that's going in the store. Then there's a teaser at the very end I've been dying to bring in for you right here on my take on home and garden. You know, I'm just going to pay dearly for that long intro because Angela says, well, now YouTube and this one and that one says, you know, the tubing popes say it should only be nanoseconds or they leave. Okay. Well, all you sweet people that stay, no matter what, welcome. And God bless and hope you had a nice week. Here we go for some more beautiful. Anybody remember the pink milk glass? This particular one is by Jeanette Glass of Pennsylvania years ago. Now, again, this is the haul from the Daytona Shop With Me you just saw on Monday. I've looked at these and seen these, right? This is staggering beautiful. The company called this Shell Pink, and it is glorious. Now this is their fruit bowl. Believe it or not, in that glorious, look, you can just see it's such a pure, creamy pink milk glass. You can actually see the light through the bottom. I wanted to remind everybody because you have seen the cream and sugar in the pear, harvest pear, on a pedestal and on an octagon pedestal. This is part of that collection. It's not a big collection. There are other pieces, you've seen them here on our channel, but oh, it's so pretty. And at the end of the day, when I brought that home, I really should have wrapped it for Christmas, but I couldn't stand it. Did you ever get like that? I wanted to show her so bad, and she said, why didn't you wrap that for Christmas? Because I can't wait that long. You're gonna see it anyway. So, just superb, beautiful, and a good price out there at Francis Shop at the Daytona Flea. Crazy about that set. So the first, I think it's 5 pieces you're gonna see that I found out there in the wild. Now, it was very scary being alone, but I did come home with about 15 things. It was good. It was very good hunting out there this last weekend. And again, this goes with Angela's collection. Oh, man, it's so good. This one is a very different depiction of our glorious Mother Mary, or in Latin, or even more so, Italia. This is Maria, like the song. For Mary, they say Maria, in a sculpture by Gionelli of Italy. So this is a real marble base and powdered marble in the bust, and it is divine. All right, it is gorgeous. I just cleaned it up a bit and I'm crazy about it. She even has her foil label on her. Now there was a flea bite, so you might see on the base that I'm doing a repair, and I'll do a color match on that. And that bonded marble, so gorgeous. The detail in this, you can find her online and they want a little bit. Let me tell you, she has to stay here. Okay, what else did we find? How about, does anybody, of course you do, I have to even answer for you, it's so silly. The marquee Waterford crystal sleigh, like Jessica and Michael sent in the emerald green last year. I found the clear one out at Frances' shop. She gave me an incredible deal as always. She's such a doll. Her and Felipe, they're out there cleaning and puttering and wiping, and it rained for a week here in Florida last week. So they were still dumping pots and things while I was out getting out there in the morning. Anyway, this is glorious. It goes without saying. Incredible. I initially bought it for the store. It's not going to make it, guys. Sorry. There's no way. It can't go that far. It's run out of snow. So it's gonna stop at my tank right here on this display turntable. Sorry again, that's as far as it can go. You know I gotta use it for Christmas. I collect sleighs. It's one of my biggest collections. Anyway, fabulous, fabulous. And you know, it was a toss-up between saving them back to show you for Christmas hauls and stuff we got coming up for Christmas shows. But again, there will be plenty, and I don't want to hold it back. And if I say I got stuff, you know, 3 things I'm keeping from Daytona, it just doesn't sound right. Nobody would believe that's all. Right? Next, how about a beautiful emerald green bowl by Anchor Hocking. Now, I'm almost 100% sure it's Anchor Hocking, and I have not had time to look any further, but I'm real sure it's from them in the 60s. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 things so far that we're keeping. You know I love it. Now, we just looked at the 3 different greens in the crackle glass. Now, I'm right, I wish I had that right with me. I should have went and got a piece probably. But look at this. The color, what I love, is so rich, the light can barely get through it. That's emerald green. Okay, there's no doubt about it. Now, this is something totally new to me. You cannot wipe this grin off. I gotta try to say it right. This is porcelain from Hungary. The company is so old, it's only 1 year older than our country. If you can believe it. This is marked on the bottom, made in Hungary, 1831. Now, just like the Carl Schneider, the 1831 is not when it was made. It's when are you ready? 1777. We gained our independence in 1776. Everybody knows that. And 1 year later, they started this. I gotta look because it's so odd. Halahatsa. Now I'm saying the Z-A like I think it's pronounced, in a European twist. Not the way we might use a Z. But Halahatsa porcelain originally started as a glass factory in 1777. Then in 1831, which is how these are marked now, is when they started the porcelain shop. And there's quite a history on it, and they still make beautiful, down-to-earth figurines like this of everyday people. There's dancers, singers, musicians, couples, farmers. I went nuts over this. I'm down there buying for the store, and I told Angela, and let me tell you, I got a good buy on this, of course, with our wonderful friends there from Francis Shop at Daytona Flea Market, and frankly, it's Flea and Farmers Market. There's all kinds of fresh veggies and fruit there too. And Speedway memorabilia as well. Leatherworks, clothing, shoes, swords, collectibles, art, goes on and on. But you know, I go for the vintage dealers that are down there on the opposite end of the parking lot at Building C. So those of you that are going to visit, it's that easy. That's one way to get there. Plenty of parking. You just walk through Building C to the end, and that's where it all happens to find all these goodies. And that is English Manor House Collecting. You guys from the UK know that anyway. It's called a world tour. They had pieces from all over. I guess it doesn't like that very center. I better watch it. Put it on the outside there. Thank you for the warning. And I'll turn him around. Now we're coming into things that I picked up at Daytona Flea Market for the store. You know I never have a Mudman for sale. I found him out there. Not a flea bite, nothing wrong. He's missing his fish. I'll try to get one. He was missing his pole, but I made one. They're always missing their little wooden pole. He's beautiful. Why would I put him in the store? I knew it standing out there that I have this one. That's why. He's great. Mr. Mudman in a collection that we just are crazy about. Now this looks like Depression Glass pink. I think it's a little newer pink, and of course Angela said it as well. I can't exactly find this pattern as I'm sitting here, but it is very pretty. Wait till you see it on the light. It's about 10 inches, maybe 9, 10. Look at that glorious, different color in that. How about, when talking about saving stuff back for Christmas, I still want to put stuff in the store. You know that, and you're going to see a lot more too. This beautiful, it appears to be Lennox, and of course it's holly and berry. The glass is not red, but the color is flashed onto the outside of the glass. Then these leaves were cut in and frosted. It's not perfect because you can see little spots where the flashing is changed, but look how beautiful. We all understand vintage, right? It's still very beautiful and self-sustaining. What else have we got? Got some real surprises. This is a gorgeous porcelain lady. She's got her kimono. She's got her little backpack, and she's a musician. Quite wonderful. This is from Japan or China, and it's in a size that's not what we collect. And keep it moving. Now this, you Asian lovers, this can stay right here. I don't have to match our Satsuma every time I turn around. Chinese lettering and a beautiful, you can feel the raised artwork here and a depiction of an Asian woman in her garden with butterflies. Gold trim. The vase is superb. The shape, I'm telling you right now, I can't even find this shape on the internet so far. This is gorgeous, guys. Beautiful thing. Now, I'm going to tease somebody, our dear friend Helga, out in Manitoba, Canada, that has an incredible collection of porcelain with pansies. So, she loves our channel. She has sent a few pictures from time to time of her collection, which is staggering. Almost anything you can think of, including a tape dispenser the girl has in this pansies. Now, I don't remember if she had an egg. I've never seen one. And you're going, how can you let that go? It's by Baum Brothers, and it is a collection of floral eggs that they did. And you can see this. There's two major sides. There's no problem there. How cute can you get in a fine porcelain? So Helga, if you don't have this egg, you might be checking out that Etsy store anyway. What else have we got? Another egg. It's just, you know how I talk, things just pile up, come together. One day it's eggs, one day it's teacups, one day it's something else. Blue and white. This is a beautiful, hello, dark cobalt blue with gold Limoges French depiction of Marie Antoinette. I'm sure of it. And it's a two-sided collector egg. And it's going in the store, guys. That's fine porcelain. She lit up when I put it on there. I'm sure you can see it in the close cam. Alrighty, what else we got? Hey, we got, I can't get over there now. You know I'd love these. I could keep these in a minute. These are reproduction terracotta soldiers that were buried with the Chinese emperors. Everybody knows that by now. Of course, a lot of them were life-size, some were half-size. It depends on who you were and when and where and so on. This is such a good, Angela couldn't get over the color. The color is superb. In a resin, okay, designer resin, terracotta army, and this position he's in would be an archer. See, he's on his hands and knees. Now, if there's a bow and arrow missing, it's beyond me, because no pictures of them, and you can find them online, have anything in his hand. Okay, and I have another one like that. It's the same thing. Here's another one. I just can't get over it. Things were coming by twos. Look how good. The patina on both. He's like almost an iron, slightly rusted look in the patina, the paint job and finish on him. This one is like he was made out of copper and has that greenish look. He is fantastic. And again, he's holding something. Was it a flag and a spear? Was it two spears? I don't know. But he had a job, and that's the position that they would made him in. He's really different. We'll give him a twirl as well. Quite beefy, and when you pick him up, you know you got a hold of something. Now, real quick, I'm going to have to tease you because I'm probably running low on time. Next week, we got a heck of a show. You remember I had an Asian tapestry The thing had wings. It didn't last 2 hours in the store. Now I have 5 different genuine Belgian tapestries coming for next week's video. They're not all here yet, but I'm going to show you one. I'm going to show you one, and how sweet. Every one of them is a different depiction. Okay? This is kind of an Arabian Nights, like Morocco or North Africa or Arabia. And this is the quality of things that I'm bringing in to put in the store. And let me tell you, and even better, and I'm not showing them in this video. That's the teaser. You'll want to see them. They're out of this world, off the chain and amazing and wonderful. Guys, if you had any fun whatsoever, all our regulars, we know you love it and you have fun. So give us a like, a share, a comment, tell a friend. Have fun, have a beautiful weekend, and we thank you for coming by as usual, and we'll see you out in the wild. Take care. Blessings. Auf Wiedersehen. And au revoir, chérie. See you soon.